Breaking news, everybody. It's early, but crypto news never pause. And what I'm seeing right now, not FUD, just facts. But I cannot understand how the main exchange in the world can fail on these things because there's one conversation so important, and that is compliance. Following the rules of the land wherever you go, it's basic. So if you don't do it, well, I mean, obviously you're gonna be exposing yourself and your customers to a lot of different problems that they don't want. And what I'm seeing right now is that Binance Global is shutting down operations in Netherlands, the Dutch market, and France. It's basically, they're getting in problems in France due to money laundering concerns. Like I'm saying, what? And we've been also comparing, and I mean, you have a bunch of crypto exchanges just waiting for opportunities like this, right? To come in, replace where Binance is fulfilling, all these demands from customers. And well, what's going to happen? Let me tell you the full story. A lot of people are still sleeping. We are working. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, one of the things I can tell you, fam, is that I understand Binance is going to be fine, right? Absolutely. With this, I'm not saying that Binance is over or so. It's just that if you are the leader of the industry globally, why putting yourself in this territory when you are going to receive a lot of FUD, not from me, but from other sources that are going to say what's going on with Binance? Come on. So CZ has a lot of cleanup to do, and we're seeing this post from Binance today. But just take a look at this one. Binance shuts down operations in Netherlands. That was 2 hours ago. And Binance under investigation in France for alleged money laundering. Okay. Now, one of the things I've been telling you a lot is look at the exchanges that have the regulation, the compliance, the BASP license, basically allowing you to operate. And I mean, crypto.com, right? It kind of comes to mind, right? Because this, so important. Here it is. Crypto.com receives regulatory approvals in France, in Canada. Okay, Binance left Canada. Now it's leaving the Dutch market. And now it's problems in France. And guess who has it? Crypto.com. So I'm going to touch on this more later, but I just wanted to remind everybody, compliance. Now that Binance.us is having issues in the United States, right? And Binance Global is being sued, and CC are being sued in the US, and now leaving Canada. So I think CC really has to step up its game, or is this just a bunch of fake news and they're okay? We'll get to know more. Obviously, these are breaking news. I just want to keep you in the know. So everybody, first and foremost, right, under investigation for money laundering, well, you have to know that MiCA, and they are referring to this. So let's go ahead and read what Binance is saying. I'm going to take a look at CC's Twitter in just a second. We regret to announce that Binance is leaving the Dutch market as we have been unable to register as a BASP with the Dutch regulator. Basically the license that allows you to operate and service your products and everything. And to me, that's a big L. Come on, Binance. If other exchanges can do it, why don't you, right? We continue to become committed to working collaboratively with regulators around the world, and additionally focus on getting our business ready to be fully MiCA compliant. MiCA is the regulation body in Europe. So Dutch, Netherlands, it's in Europe, right? So I'm going to also show you who has, crypto.com allowing the following European countries. And let me see, boom, you see it? So I'm posting a comparison, a contrast. You can do it with whichever exchange you prefer. Dutch users have received an email on how this impacts them and any steps they will need to take. More information is right here. Click here, and there you guys have it, everybody. Binance is already complying with EU standards on the prevention of money laundering and financing of terrorism. Very, very good, including France. Then why in the world we have a money laundering investigation against Binance? This is what I'm saying, right? I don't want to make everything funny. This is just news that we have to take it one step at a time. If Binance is already compliant in these countries for specifically money laundering, then we'll just have to take a look at it, right? Of course. But Binance continues to be committed to working with everyone, and all of the Dutch resident and users are, well, Binance is disappointed, I can tell, that this has become necessary. It will be continue to engage productively and transparently with the Dutch regulators. So this is breaking news today, the 16th of June. And here it is, right? The virtual asset service provider. This is what crypto.com always cares about before that, I know, really going full speed ahead in a country. So this is one, fam. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the France one, because honestly, what in the world is this, right? So here it is. The Paris, here is the prosecutor. Whenever you hear about under investigation, somebody is chasing them. And in this case, it's going to be a prosecutor. So the Paris prosecutor revealed that an investigation into Binance was conducted by the specialized interregional jurisdiction of Paris. As a result of this investigation, the case was referred to this agency, which is government entity focused on combating financial crimes. Okay, this took place in February. Okay, suggesting that the investigation has been ongoing for a while. This Paris prosecutor further added, the documentary and computer elements collected during the search will now have to be subject to an in-depth study. So will Binance pay adieu to France? This license was granted to the exchange in May 2022, so they got the license to operate. So I mean, basically, given the ongoing investigation, French regulators into the alleged money laundering activities linked to Binance, there's skepticism. I mean, while the community sought clarity, Binance French president took Twitter to address, and he wrote. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this person, president of Binance France, and this, it's in French, of course, right? So I'm sure that, translate tweet. Thank you so very much. This was posted today, so we're getting all the good data. In France, site inspectors by regulators and inspectors are part of the obligations, right? Must comply with. Binance, as always, has been fully collaborative to meet all the obligations. Binance invests all the, most of the resources, right, to enforcement around the world. I will not comment on the specific of law enforcement, but of course, appropriate documentations will be, submitted, I'm sure. So I'm very positive they're gonna be looking at this very closely, since, fam, being accused of money laundering for your exchange is not a small thing, right? This is, a couple of things that they have to clear up. I'm sure if that was done by or to crypto.com, you will see everybody jumping into this exchange and into, getting the truth out. So I'm just putting out what we're looking at, what's going on, what everybody's receiving. To me, yes, I want to give the benefit of the doubt to Binance that it's going to do well. But now that we talked about Binance a little bit, well, crypto.com, right? The crypto tech also has regulatory approvals in a number of jurisdictions like France, South Korea, and Dubai. And, the price right now hasn't met too much resistance, but we have the crypto.com Visa cards available in Netherlands, in France, boom, boom. And here it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and move a little bit so you see everything. Cyber Trust Mark, France, Cyber 2 certified. So everything when it comes to crypto.com looks really sexy when it comes to compliance. And this is exactly why ProFam, right? The idea that crypto exchanges are facing this type of, lawsuits or accused concerns, it all has to do with their regulation strategy. In crypto.com thus far, I like it. So we'll see and we'll take a look more, guys. You've been updated. This is pretty much what's going on. Binance under fire once again. Crypto.com taking the opportunity to raise and leverage these chances to get more customers and more nice free advertisement. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. There you guys have it. So wish Binance the best. As always, CC, you're going to have a very busy weekend. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.